It is officially NFL Draft Week. Yes, it is finally here. The last Monday of a trillion mock drafts dropping over this season, and we finally will have our answer who the Bears are taking after Saturday. Guilty making a lot of mock drafts, but they've been a ton of fun, and I can't thank you guys enough for always tuning in. And what better way to kick off the NFL Draft Week that we've been waiting 4 months for than to put a 4-pick mock draft together with what we have to solidify this team to make them contenders. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, thank you for tuning in. I am stoked that we are finally going to get the answers we've been looking for. This team is already 10 times better than last year. From key offensive pickups we've had this past offseason, like Keenan Allen, to locking up our defense for years by re-signing guys like Jalen Johnson and Montez Sweat. We're so close to being that team, guys, and Poles is about to lock it in for a long time. Now, before I get into my 4-pick mock draft, I am giving away an autographed jersey of one of the greatest drafted Chicago Bears of all time, Mike Singletary. To enter, like this video, subscribe to the channel with notifications, and comment that you're ready for the draft. Winner will be announced on the day of the NFL Draft during our live stream at Rizzo's Bar and Inn this upcoming Thursday. Make sure that you go to the link in our community page now and hit notify me so you can tune in once that live stream starts. Now, let's go into the mock draft. With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, University of Southern California. We all know it's coming, guys, but the 6'1", 218-pound quarterback is coming to Chicago, and we cannot be more excited about that. He is a generational type prospect with unbelievable arm strength, pinpoint accuracy in all sorts of windows, makes plays even when they're falling apart. He can rush the ball as well, and overall, everything you're looking for in a generational type quarterback to take your team to multiple Super Bowls, which Caleb Williams has admitted that he wants to do for Chicago. We are ready to go. This past year for the University of Southern California, he passed for over 3,600 yards with a 68.6 completion percentage, a 10.3 yard per throw average, 30 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 170.1 QBR, 142 rushing yards with 11 rushing touchdowns. Everything that you want in today's modern NFL, guys, he is going to bring it instantly. 11-plus win team of what we already have in place. A great situation for him with a great wide receiver group, developing offensive line, top defense, great coordinator. I mean, you name it, this guy is going to have it all, and he is going to succeed. Not only that, he's a Heisman Trophy winner, a one-time All-American, and a 2022 Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year. An RAS of over 9.5. This guy is special, and I cannot wait for him to be a Chicago Bear. With the Bears' second pick in the 2024 NFL Draft at number 9, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze, wide receiver from Washington. The 6'3", 212-pound wide receiver from Washington is a special player, running a 4.45 40 time along with a 39-inch vertical, a 32 1/4 inch arm length, and a hand diameter of 9 1/4 inches with an RAS of 9.8. This guy is going to be unstoppable and would make the greatest wide receiver trio that the Bears have had in recent memory. This past year for Washington, he had 1,640 receiving yards along with 37 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. The QBR when he is targeted is 121.9 with 13 receiving touchdowns and a 17.8 yard per catch average. A super special player that if he falls to 9 and the Bears pick him up, I would be ecstatic about. You are pretty much putting together the best wide receiver room that any number 1 pick has ever walked into before. Another big-bodied wide receiver that can learn from Keenan Allen, but this guy catches everything. Great hands, great vision, great speed, great size. He's a first down and touchdown machine, and I would love for him to be a part of this offense. A projected top 10 pick, and he said he would love to play with Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams mentioned him as well. Sounds like this could be a match made in heaven. Now, quickly before I get into the last 2 picks, if you haven't already, you still have time to come to our 2024 NFL Draft Party at Rizzo's Bar and Inn this upcoming Thursday starting at 6 p.m. Drink specials, free drinks while supplies last, games, podcasters, prizes this and more, you are going to be at one of the biggest draft parties in the Chicagoland area. Make sure you get your ticket today, which your ticket is a donation to a local Chicago nonprofit, College Bound Opportunities. You can spend $1 or up to $500 or anything in between. It is greatly appreciated, and we can't wait to see you guys there. And if you can't make it, live stream will be on this channel. Make sure you go over to the community page and hit notify me on the newest post so you're up to date the second we start filming on this Thursday. Now, at pick number 75 for the Chicago Bears, this one's going to be a little different. And with the Bears' third pick in the 2024 NFL Draft at 75, the Chicago Bears select Marshawn Keelan, edge out of Western Michigan. A non-top 30 visit guy that the Bears didn't have, but I would love to see this happen. The 6'3", 267-pound defensive edge runs a 4.75 40 time for a guy that big, with an arm length of 34.5 inches, a vertical of 35.5 inches, and a hand diameter of 9 inches. I don't know about you, but that's one big dude. He uses his athletic frame to his advantage, because this past year for Western Michigan, he had 57 total tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 28 quarterback hurries, along with 6 sacks, 3 quarterback hits, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery, with a PFF grade of 89.7 and an RAS score of 9.54. I mean, unbelievable. Massive backfield pressure that the Bears can bring in the third round to have an instant impact. A great rotation guy as well. Great at chasing quarterbacks and running backs with a very high motor that allows him to wear out the offensive line. A smart player who is strong against both the run and the pass, and overall just bully strength. This guy would be unbelievable to pair with Montez Sweat. I know I haven't talked about him before, but I'm definitely talking about him now because he's one special player. He's actually projected at number 79 right now. So the Bears, right in his range, Bears can snag him. So now they've addressed quarterback, wide receiver, and edge, all positions of need, and they can still get a center in that last pick. And with the Bears' final pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears at 122 select Bo Limmer out of Arkansas. The 6'5", 302-pound center runs a 5.22 40 time, along with a 36.5-inch vertical, which I was like, holy cow, that guy can hop. He can play for the Bulls in the offseason if he wants to. An arm length of 32 inches, a hand diameter of 9.5 inches, a PFF grade of 74.5, and an RAS of 9.88. Poles loves his RAS guys, and he definitely can get this guy at center, sit behind Coleman or whoever they have, or Ryan Bates, or anybody overall in front of him. That would be unbelievable to have as a mentor and be the Bears' future center for years to come. In 23 for the Razorbacks, he had 3 sacks in total, 0 quarterback hits allowed, and 9 quarterback hurleys. A solid bodyguard up the middle and a big dude as well. High motor and in great shape to stay on the field. Along with that, he doesn't get penalized, something big for the Bears. Would be a work pick, but at the end of the day, you work him for a year, you have some good mentors in front of him. He's the Bears center for years to come and knows Caleb Williams. But guys, what an exciting time to be a Chicago Bears fan. I mean, I know that there's been tons of mock drafts. We've done a couple trade backs. We still can trade back that number 9 overall pick. But with the guys that I have listed in this mock draft, I think that this helps solidify this team because you bring in your quarterback, one of the future, in Caleb Williams. You don't have to pay him for a couple years, and you have a win now roster. Not only that, you bring in Roman Duze, who, if Keenan Allen doesn't come back next year, at least you have him and DJ Moore, who have already been paired and know each other, and he can learn from Keenan Allen. But if you keep them together for a long time, that's a scary wide receiver trio. And let's say Moore or Allen go down for a game or two, you still have 2 threats that could be huge for Caleb Williams to throw to, along with this already solid tight end room with Gerald Everett and Cole Kmet. And then you bring in an edge like Nealon, who is big, can learn from Montez Sweat, is athletic, great RAS score, and would be huge because Eric Washington is great at developing his defensive linemen. And then finally, you bring in Limmer, who has just been fantastic for Arkansas, a low-key pick in my opinion, a good sleeper, high RAS, good on the field, reliable, played 3 years in college, just a solid body to have there in the middle. So these guys could be very special for this team for a super long time, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Suit had to come out for this one. It might come out one more time this week, but I'm excited for this upcoming draft, and you guys should be too. But if you guys please could, I spent a lot of time preparing videos for this week, and I greatly appreciate your support. please hit that like button. Share this video with a friend if you haven't already. Let's continue to grow Just Another Year Chicago, because once this is over, we got the Cubs channel going up. So I'm really grateful for all you guys. I'm excited for this week. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to enter that Mike Singletary giveaway. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, let's hear it in the comments. Bear down, baby.